All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here for another night of trading. Fair warning, if you're watching this, beware. Tomorrow is NFP. If you're catching the recording, it's NFP day tomorrow, so there's gonna be some movement. I know some of you are probably like, it doesn't phase me. I'm gonna trade anyway. I personally don't like to trade NFP because it's just one day, and I just don't want to get in all hype in the moment and try to catch something quick. I like consistency. I like repeating patterns. I like being able to take a trade, close my phone, walk away. But with NFP, it's like I'm glued to my phone, right? So I don't want to touch that. I don't want to do that. I leave it alone. Some of you may feel something else. That doesn't matter. Um, yes, I will give you the link. Um, I got to figure out where to actually send you the link. I don't even know how to get it. Where did you get the link before? Oh, go to the market makers method Instagram. Go on their Instagram account, and if you see the Instagram, it's the same symbol like right here. You'll see that in the picture, and then go to their bio, and it will be a link tree, and inside the link tree is the free Telegram group. That's how I've been getting everybody in. So go ahead and do that. But like I was saying, NFP. I don't really trade NFP. I like to stay away from it and just stay with the consistency. And some of you may think differently. That's fine. You could do whatever you want. Doesn't matter to me. But I'm still going to do the analysis. But moving forward, I'm not going to be doing analysis on NFPs just because I don't want to get people hope on something. I'm not even going to look at trading. Right. I'm just doing this because I said I was going to do it, and I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to back away from that. So with that being said, let's look at something that happened last night. I took a couple trades on Euro JPY and USD JPY, and they turned out wildly successful. I just started a $250,000 prop firm challenge, and I did 3% last night. I actually, the first day I traded, I lost just under 1%, about 0.8%. Then I broke even the next day, and then I made 3% this day. So it's pretty fire. It's pretty amazing how this stuff is actually working. I hope you guys are implementing it too, because trust me, I've been doing this 8 years and I've never seen a system like this simple, kind of put things together for me like this and be able to break it down the way I'm doing it. So capitalize. If you don't have this and you're watching these recordings, this is not going to last forever. You need to get on this. You need to get everything started. And myself, my wife, and my other partners, we are actually working with the owner of the dashboard right now to come up with a specific package that's going to include what we're offering here right now, what I'm doing for the analysis, and an alert system that is going to actually go in sync with this. And we're going to kind of collaborate and form something really, really fun. So stay tuned for that over the next month or so. I'd probably say a month because we have some other things working on. But and we have a signals group. And I'm going to be giving everyone here that's watching this, if you're watching this right now, I'm going to put in the description a link to our Discord, which is going to give you access to free alerts that we have been testing and have been doing really well with. The best ones actually coincide with the dashboard right now. And I think you guys are going to enjoy them. So go ahead, it's a 2-week trial. You don't have to pay anything. Give it a good test run, see how it works for you, and enjoy. So let's get started. What's up, brother? The first pair I'm gonna go over is Euro AUD, right? Look at all these peak formations. So the only thing that I've been noticing too is when there's a lot of new peak formations, sometimes that happens in a ranging market. So like, look at this right here. This is NZD cheap. This is an EA, but like you got a peak formation here and a peak formation here. And I've noticed that when you start seeing these, it starts telling you of a ranging market. So it becomes something you just got to really pay attention to and be patient with. But let's see what we're looking at. So Euro AUD, let's go to that on here. Euro AUD. All right, I'm gonna do the weekly first. Weekly is a clear uptrend, but like you said, like I said before, like on Euro USD last night, don't buy high, buy low. This is setting up for some sort of pullback. This could just be a retracement, and then the next week it could shoot up, kind of like what you see here. See how it was like it retraced down, right? And then this could do the same thing. I don't see any divergence here. There's nothing there. So essentially all I'm going to look for is maybe a small retracement and then back up. That's next week, right? I'm just prepping for the weeks to come. Daily. We have some divergence. We got from here, there to here. But all that means is just it's an uptrend. And on top of that, look at the EMAs. Look at the Bollinger Bands. Tight above the 50 equals uptrend. Uptrend. So we're only looking for buys. This is going down. It's in the middle. I don't like this. It's in the middle right now. So you got a low here. And you have a low here. I don't like that. And price is right here. So it's like, is it going to buy and it go up to test this high? Or is it going to keep going the drop in low, test this low, and then bounce off of it? Or break through it, then drop? Like, we don't know, right? It's not in a good position. And this is just off the 4 hour so far. I'm not even looking at the other time frames. And let's see, let me delete these. 1 hour. So I do see a small divergence on the 1 hour, but the TDI looks like it could do whatever. Look at the EMAs. Look how tight they are. What happens when the EMAs are tight? Ranging market. What happens when they're wide? Very volatile, free flowing market. Look at that. Very easy. So this is telling me that this is just prepping for some sort of movement tomorrow. And with the USD news going on, you can expect this pair to go crazy because it's NFP. So if I were looking at this, I personally would just stay away from this. I'm not trading. I mean, I'm not trading, but I'm going to pretend like I am trading. And if I am trading, I wouldn't take this until I saw some sort of movement. On the 15-minute, it's showing me something like this could happen. Or something like this, where the water kind of starts coming down with it and then price just meets it there and then drops. So this pair is probably not going to do anything until after Asian session. It's a Euro pair, so London. Wait till London session. But I'm not trading it, so let's go to Euro NZD. This one looks better. Euro NZD. Okay, so we got some broken structures. Price is testing the water right now. That's fine. When it tests the water, sometimes we could expect it to just kind of go up. But what I've noticed is that the daily EMAs are different than the 4 hour, 1 hour, and the 15-minute. Because the 4 hour, the 1 hour, and the 15-minute, they correlate directly. So that means the 4 hour water is the 1 hour Mayo. The 4 hour catch up is the 1 hour water and the 15-minute Mayo. So, but the daily, it's slightly different. It's off a little bit. So if you go to the 4 hour, it's clearly a downtrend. It's an uptrend, but it's pulling back, right? Now, I like to sometimes draw trend lines just to see direction of the market. I don't use it all the time. What it does is it kind of gives me liquidity of like where traders are trapped, where their money is. So like 1, 2, it's hitting a zone right now. It's not divergent, even though it kind of looks like it is. It's not. Like, so you have price going down, and you also have price slightly going down, right? It's not really upward, so it's not really divergent. And when I don't see divergence, guess what? I don't look for a reversal. I trade with the direction until divergence is present or until a big move happens, in which case, if this happens to be NFP and NFP decides to go screw and go up, then I'll start looking for buys. But until then, I'm not doing shit. So do this. Oops. Delete. Okay, so let's go down to the 1 hour. Oversold like crazy. Very oversold. This is in the 80 section. 20. It's almost super. It's almost extremely oversold, but it's definitely way oversold. Slight divergence. I would expect this to set up for a reversal because the uptrend is there. The market isn't like perfect. I mean, most people would see like, oh, it broke the trend line, and they're gonna be like, you know what? I'm going to sell it because it broke the trend line. That's retail trading. You don't want to retail trade. Sometimes what they'll do is they will let me zoom out and I'll zoom out for you guys and show you. Sometimes people like the markets will do this, right? They'll go up, up, up. They have a trend line. And then what they'll do is they'll go and they know that there's a bunch of buyers all right here. They know there's buyers because they're going off of technical analysis. It's all retail shit. So they'll stop hunt low to induce sellers to hit the stops on buyers and then not take out this low, and then they'll shoot back up, and it would still be technically a uptrend. So then you would have a higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high, right? So that means this could just because we're seeing this as a lower low compared to this low does not mean this is a downtrend. It just means it's a small downtrend. This is a market maker trend. So what happens is you got to zoom out and you have to look at the bigger picture. And what is the bigger picture saying? It's saying it's an uptrend. And what do we do with uptrends? What do you do? The whole aspect is to trade with the trend. You don't go against it. That's what the whole dashboard's for. The dashboard is here to show you the trend. Now, although we're looking at a pair that is saying it's going to be a sell, you can sell it, but you have to have the bigger picture in mind. You have to see that this is going to be until there's a significant drop. Like, what's a significant part of reversal? Like, and we're going from a higher time frame. This is a significant zone that if it breaks it, it's going to be a reversal right here. This point. Why? Because that is the last most. Just double checking my mic saying it's something off. Let me know if I'm good. Someone give me some confirmation here. Yes or no? Anybody? Can you guys hear me? 1, 2, check. Guys. Okay. Thank you. Sorry. Thank you. Okay. So, like I was saying, this is a significant point. This was the last recent major zone that dropped, and when the point got hit, it reversed, right? And that's what we look for. We don't look for like this, right? That's a little tiny point. That's a little tiny point. Price could break these, and it still doesn't matter. It could still go up. It needs to break significant levels, very noticeable levels, and that's why we go to the higher time frame. So until this level's broken, this is still an uptrend. It can drop again tonight. It's still an uptrend. All you're catching is the pullback. So that's a little lesson for you guys. It's something I learned the hard way. But ultimately, it could still drop. It needs to break here. This is a support. It's a retail support line. And look at it. It's bouncing right off of it. Most people are going to start buying here because of that. So it could essentially just drop down, stop hunt, and then reverse, and that would make this look like this, and you get a divergent. Damn it, let me zoom in. There we go. Okay. Sorry, my audio kind of shut out again. It's being weird. Move that there. So, like I was saying, we have price that could do something like this, right? And this would be going down, but the RSI would be going like this. And then it would show divergence. And then you would see the break of structure right here. So price would then go up, break, pull back, and then you buy. Right. So you're not going to be buying this until you see a break, another shot down to hit the stops, break of structure to the upside, set new high, pull back, entry, take it to the Mayo. That's your entries. So, but that's what I'm looking for. I'm not trading this. EuroCAD. Now EuroCAD, I was looking at this earlier, set up pretty nicely. It's showing some divergence, but it's not like a shark fin divergence. It's just inside of it. So this would just be a temporary pullback. And that when I don't see a shark fin like this, right? Or like this, if I don't see those, it's not massive moves in that direction. All it means is that this could just be a small pullback and then it's going to go up. Now, if it was a shark fin, we would see probably a harder push down. Shark fins just show a higher probability of price making a bigger move to the side that it's trying to reverse in. So with that being said, I think this is going to drop again, and then we'll see a shot up because overall price is going up. So let me go to this weekly real quick. Yeah, weekly is an uptrend, but it's throwing wicks. And they threw a shark fin over here. We'll see. But it's starting to come back. I'll go to the 4-hour. This is a retail double top. So everyone's selling. A lot of people made money on the sell. That's fine. It's not divergent. It's in the middle. It made its way back. Notice this. It made its way back to the Asian range psychological support resistance, which is cool. So it's probably going to finish the week here. But we got price dipped out of the volatility band, dipping back in. If this is going to drop, this is a peak formation high, right? So drop overall. But this is a CAD pair. So this can go up. It could shoot up and then down. It all depends. Just got to be careful. But overall, until it breaks this low, you're getting close to the end point of the sell. So like a solid selling point would have been last night right here. You have a head and shoulders, left shoulder, head, right shoulder. You could have entered on this. You could have entered on the pullback to here. It dropped down, broke the low, right? So you got a break of structure, pull back to the Mayo and the catch up, and it dropped. And if you would have caught that, 100 pips, easy, 100 pips, easy. This is fucking. I mean, if we were watching this pair, if the peak formation set a day before, this would have been solid, but this didn't set until today. So if you were paying attention to this pair, this is a safety trade. Actually, this is a pullback. That's a solid trade. Wicked right to there, entry. All right. So I wouldn't really trade this for a sell yet. It needs to pull back if you're going to sell it. If not, it's going to go up. And on top of that, we have divergence. Which tells me they're going to do some basic shit here. And if they are going to reverse up, they're going to stop hunt low, hit the breakout traders for all the Asian sessions that have sells, hit the stops for all the early buyers, throw an institutional candle, and then reverse, break structure here, drop, go up, right? That's what we're looking at. All right, so now I'm going to go to GCAD. Let me know if you guys have any questions. GCAD. Peak formation high on an uptrend. Not always a good sign. So let's go here. Oops. All right, let's start. I do like it for a sell due to certain candle formations that I'm not going to teach you guys because that is confidential information. Clear uptrend. So anything for a sell is a pullback. Even this. Then we have, hold on. Okay. And then, yeah, I don't really like this for a sell. I mean, on a higher time frame, it just doesn't make sense for a sell. Anything for a sell is short term because it's going against the trend. So if you are going to sell it, it hasn't hit this Mayo yet. And mind you, this is a CAD pair. So, I mean, if I'm going off of how I would, if I was going to sell it, it needs to be this. And then take profits the Mayo. But knowing how this thing is on, sorry, one sec. Okay, so that's what I would look for sales. But there's got to be a psychological trend line. Me. As a this is a retail trend line. So technically this would break. I think they're gonna break this trend line, but it's only gonna go back up. But if they do reverse, guys, if they do reverse, because I do see divergence, but no shark fin. If somehow, some way they reverse, you're looking at this pullback. And then next week, we're gonna see a pullback to here. So we'll base our selling off of that. But I would not, my gut says don't sell it. And my gut has made me some money. So I'm gonna stick with my gut. But it also might not stop hunt. So just like EJ and UJ last night, which actually I didn't even show you guys. I was supposed to show you guys. Some of these pairs don't stop hunt. So what I tell people to do for safety precaution is to, expect the stop hunt, then sell it. But it does take some skill and patience to identify when it most likely won't stop hunt and just be a straight drop, which in this case, this looks like it could be. And you would just see it drop here. If that's the case, then we're looking at least 50 pips, which isn't that bad. It's fine. So let me get this. What are you guys asking? You can go on EU and GU. Sorry, it's my favorites. I trade exclude. Yeah, I feel you. I was doing the same thing. I traded exclusively base pairs into a dashboard. I stuck to it. Sorry, my mic keeps going in and out. Um, yeah, that's what I'd be looking for. Just a break. I don't think it's really going to reverse back up yet. I think it's got one more push, especially since this be like, oh yeah, this is looking good. I didn't even see this. This is the 15-minute. You have left shoulder, head, right shoulder, drop, break of structure, pull back, entry, level 1, pull back, level 2. If it's not a pullback, it's going to be a straightaway level 2 drop. So we're going to see a potential level 2 drop to this zone. That's what I would predict. Now let me go to NZD Chief. Hello to all the new people joining. You guys are a little late, but don't worry, I'm going to have the recording up. If you guys have any questions as I'm talking, go ahead and ask. I just tend to, I'm going through what I know, and I know some of you don't know what I'm saying most of the time, so just bear with me and ask questions. So P formation low, NZD Chief. I think I have one of these pairs going for a buy actually. I like this for a buy. This is a solid weekly buy. This is actually going to go up a lot higher. This is going to go up to here. Might not be overnight or over the next 2 weeks, but we're looking for buys on NZD Chief, guys. You are going to want to be looking for buys. Who's someone's mic? Because I got you rolling. You're not muted. So what we're gonna do, this is why I'm looking for buys. Clear as day. Price going down. Price going up. Shark fin. Shark fin. Candle formation I like. Oh, even the daily looks good. Holy shit. Guys, NZD Chief looks solid for a buy. I might, I don't know. I don't trade, even though these pairs aren't in for like USD or CAD for an NFP. This NZD Chief pair looks solid. I mean, look at the TDI. Oh, that just says buy me. May not be right now, but I mean, even I don't know. It might be a right now type of situation. I'll see. I'll let you know what I do. But I do like it for a buy. Even though it's at a high right now, there are times where I can kind of see that it's going to break that, and it all depends on this candle formations here. Like if this is going to reverse, it would have been a little bit more obvious, but it's not. So I like it for a buy. I do. I really do. 15-minute best case scenario for an entry for those of you that want to keep it safe is pull back and rise. You get a double hit off the water for a W and it goes up. That's what I would look at. Looks good though. I got nothing to say other than it looks good. Let me go to the 4-hour real quick. It's at best going here first, which is actually funny because that's matched up with the ADR high. So if I go to the 1-hour, yeah, look at that. See that ADR high right there? It's on top of the blueberry. When I see stuff like that, that just kind of confirms to me like that's where it wants to go. So if we see that, let's say we just entered right now, you're only gonna get 30 pips because it's a slow moving pair, but I mean 30 pips on what a standard is $300. 5 standard is like $1,500. Like you can make some money. Yeah, I like it. Now let's go to this is my favorite one for tonight. CAD chef. And guess what? It's a chief pair too. I told you guys these CAD pairs and chief pairs like the only thing that fucking really make money. Okay, this one looks good. CAD chef. Oh, oh man. minimum there. EMAs are fanned out. When the EMAs are fanned out, you got movement, volatility. Price is above the 50. Looks like it's about to break out of the volatility band now. Shoot up. These might be like some buys you guys could take right now. Oh man, the fucking jeez, man. It looks solid. You got divergence, slight shark fin, barely, but it's there. Price going down, solid candle formation. What's the weekly? Throwing a wick. That's showing some divergence too, but it's not fully there yet. Hey, NZD Chief and CAD Chief are good. Yeah. Just told my wife. She's in the other room. And I'm like, hey, pay attention. These are good pairs. Look at that. TDI. That's not going down. You're hearing it here first. So if you guys are looking at your charts right now, I mean, NZD Chief, CAD Chief. My money's up. My money is on buys right now. Yeah. My money's on buys. I'm going to move forward because I don't want to miss it. Oops. Go to Euro USD. I still don't like Euro USD because it's in a range. Yeah. I said last night not to buy it because it was kind of getting ready to it was in a range and the EMAs were tight. So I was like, if anything, sell it. So for anybody that caught it, you could have sold this after it dropped, broke some structure. 15-minute. Oh yeah. Well, it wasn't really the cleanest, but it did make a move. Get rid of this. I don't know what that is. What's the daily say on this? Yeah, I would wait. Don't trade Euro USD. It's one of those pairs that's going to move during London or during NFP. So it's stuck in the middle, right? So you have, and here's the problem. You got a low here. Wow, that was ugly. Low here, high here. You're in the middle. It can go either way. Like, I would just leave it. Don't trade it. Unless you want to get ballsy and trade, that's up to you. I like clarity. This says screaming at me. I'm not clear. Don't touch it. So I'm not going to touch it. I'm going to listen to it. Euro GBP. Peak formation. Nice. All right. Damn it. Daily. What? No, sorry. Weekly is getting ready for some drop. It's got to hit this, the water. Daily broke structure to the low, broke structure. 4 hour, but it's divergent. Got to pay attention to that. And also the EMAs are tight. So when the EMAs are tight and there's divergence, that technically means buy low, sell high. So you have price go. I never get a straight line. Price going down, price going up. So this could stop at low, rise. And because all the EMAs are tight, what you see here, sorry, you just could expect this. Yeah. No, yeah, that one. 1 hour. I'm not ones that usually just trade straightaways like that. So it could stop on high, or not really stop on high. It would it's gonna stop hunt low. If I'm gonna look for a buy, it's gotta stop hunt low. It's gotta take out the previous low. So you're gonna see a break, you're gonna see a lower low, institutional candle up, break of structure, retracement, buy to this zone. ADR high. That's what I would look at. So other than that, I'm not touching this. I have other NZD Chief and CAD Chief, the only things that really make sense to me right now. USD CAD, the one pair that has both countries of where NFP is affected the most. USD CAD. Let's see. In the middle. So it's hard to tell. That means if it's in the middle right here on the 50, that means the EMAs are tight in the lower time frame. And what do you know? They're tight. Price is going up and down, up and down. We have divergence. Price going down, fresh divergence. Price going up, right? So expect some sort of stop hunt low reversal. Delete. Go to 1 hour. 1 hour is oversold. So it might push down one more time. And it is breaking structure here. Tough call on this one. It's kind of like Euro USD. I don't really want to trade it yet. I don't trade NFP, so I'm not going to trade this pair at all. And that's the trend. And I'll do the one GBP pair that you said you were looking at too. GBP looks ugly. GU. It was doing the gradual buy stuff that I was telling you guys about, though. Said it looked good for a buy last night. I think I said it was good for a buy last night, right? Because it had the peak formation 3 days ago. So 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so that was a peak formation. Yeah, if it was a buy. I mean, I think I don't think I said look for buys yet. I said if it broke this high, look for buys, which it did, which makes sense. And now that it's consolidating like this, all this tells me is that they're consolidating at the price level and they're going to continue up. So my gut is saying GBP USD is going to continue. Oh, look, do that. ADR high and the blueberry are on the daily. Price is going to shoot up to that. So my guess for NFP on GU is going to be a buy. It could stop hunt low to hit some last contracts before they go up, but I think they're going to go up. That's my opinion. Not financial advice, but I see that thing going up. Crosspair is normally best to trade during NFP news. Yeah. Crosspairs because that means the major currencies are going to be moving. And when they start moving, the cross currencies, well, it depends. Like if a cross currencies like Euro GBP will only move if Euro USD and GBP USD are not, they're ranging. So if those base pairs are ranging, that means the cross currency of the two base pairs that are ranging is going to make the cross currency volatile. But if one of the base currencies like Euro USD is trending and GBP USD is not, or that itself is trending, that means Euro GBP is going to be ranging. So that's something you guys should take into account. That if you notice that your base pairs are not moving, go look at the cross currency of those two currencies, and it's most likely going to be volatile. Yeah, I think GBP USD is going to continue its uptrend. So does anybody have any questions? I mean, a few of you hopped on late. And I'll say this again, if you don't watch the recording, this is an NFP tomorrow, and I'm not going to be doing analysis on NFP, but that's not going to happen until, the first week of June. So by that time, this analysis won't be free anymore, and you guys won't have access to the dashboard that I'm using unless you actually buy it. So take advantage while you can, learn all you can, and so you can start making some money, because this stuff works. Shit works, guys. Shit fucking works. But this is gonna be interesting. I'm really ready for next week, and the two pairs I'm looking at tonight are CAD Chef and NZD Chef. So let me just look at those one more time. So we could be seeing a little drop. It's perfect. And then same thing with this. I'll be expecting a slight pullback, but ultimately buys. We'll see how it goes. But all right, guys, if nobody's got any questions, I'm going to end it here, and then I'll see you guys on Sunday to start over the fresh week. we're gonna do some more damage. We're gonna take the market for the money that it's gonna give us. All right, peeps. I will talk to you later. Peace out.